The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Steelers quarterback, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Steelers improved to 15-0, 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense, how about the defense coming up big here? They forced the interception, they've got room, they're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Chiefs win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the Ravens wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Ravens win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases of the game. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity, but the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position. Come playoff time.
They bring their tight end right. Throwing right away, it's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's
good old nickel mug there.
Taken down all the way up past the 45.
Straight wide open everywhere.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Slot man in motion left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
13-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibson will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a game. Seven on 1st down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now May. Going right, it's taken in. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get this out wide, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw is on to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Gibson. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After 60. After 60.
On the ground, Gibson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Steelers. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Patriots 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. To throw is May, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
11 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he shows off the strong. Legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now give on the ground, and that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 3. And the Steelers 1st down.
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Patriots 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
To number 80. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
From
and
the
8.
35, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Travel start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 46.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That one is good. And the Steelers are going to tack on 3 more. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Now he's loose again. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Going to wind up incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 15. And a Steeler first down.
Up the middle they go. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's going to be broken up in the end zone. Wait, there was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 3.
The shotgun snap, he'll look to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Incomplete.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Here's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
May to the air once more. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
To go.
May to throw again. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 2-yard line.
A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
The kicker on.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer.
Patriots 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 Sager, 19 Sager.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 88. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But See if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing is May. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw now. May. Now he'll air one out. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Now a give up the middle. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll run on second down. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin. But with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on second down. May hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Hey, what's that? What's going on, guys?
Here's May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. inside the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big play that time on 4th and 1. That gains an even 60 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
A run on 1st and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. May going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
They'll try and throw. Here's May. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Turnover on downs.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be brought down up past the 20. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from Foxborough.